but I'm reppin' Tennessee like my homie Project Pat. It ain't about where you from, homeboy, it's where you at. Scrappy beat me on the dice, yeah, it's cool, I'll be back, cause I got money in the bank. Yeah, shout out what you drink, I got money in the bank. Yeah, shout out what you drink, I got money in the bank. Yeah, shout out what you drink, I got money in the bank. Yeah, shout out what you drink, I got money in the bank. Yeah, shout out what you drink, I got money in the bank. Yeah, shout out what you drink, I got money in the bank. Yeah, shout out what you drink, I got money in the bank. Yeah, shout out what you drink.
Your feet got me foot turned, got a bigger squad. How you gon' stop me? Y'all new. Watch me rise to the top. My ish gon' sell, your ish gon' flop. Foot turned, got me 50. Got me, I got a bigger family. How you gon' stop me? Y'all new. Watch me rise to the top. My ish.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Nothing causes a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him. Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me, Taz. It seems like every time I see him in the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics.
You know, people say that Rey Mysterio is just too small or not, big enough to compete and be successful in his business, and that's crazy. Just look at this guy's history. Look at the present with Rey Mysterio.
That's something that Rey has heard all his life, Taz. If he believed it for a second, he could pin his opponent right here. He was one step ahead on that one. What a reversal.
He's 3 seconds away from a win.
It sounds like this could happen.
Wow, talk about cutting it close. That was almost 3. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play. What a deadly submission hold this is. We might see a tap out right here.
Won't surprise me one bit. The longer you stay in this, the more risk you have for serious injury. Man, his opponent looked like a punk with that counter. All right, time to see what kind of toys we got under the ring. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena right now. It looks like he's decided to finish off his opponent.
And what a way to do it. A tombstone power driver.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight. There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out? Is that it? No, only a 2 count. I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Deadman, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of them out there for so long. And the Deadman's been there for a very, very long time.
That might be true, Taz, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom.
Man, you talk about superstars who ain't got an ounce of quit in them, huh? You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're...
There it is, Cole. Blood in the water. The end is near.
How can you sound so excited, Taz? These are human beings in the ring, for God's sake.
Correction, Cole. These are WWE superstars. And sometimes this is what you do to win a match. Man, you just can't put any... Uh-oh. You know what's coming next, Cole.
Tombstone, pile driver. How many superstars have fallen victim to that over the years?
He's going for the pin, Cole.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective.
I don't know where he thinks he's going. This could be a mistake. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little.
Did you see that? Bring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't...
He's climbing up. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Rob Van Dam is such an amazing...
I think someone's going for a high-risk move, JR. You saw that one coming. Another superstar joining in. The more the merrier, I say. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later. And I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like. We're in the middle of a summer night. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the liver tape.
All right, enough. I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again.
Boy, this John Cena sure is one of the most exciting young prospects in all of WWE.
Oh, come on, JR. John Cena's a thug. You know it. I know it. And all of...
He's been chomping at the bit, and now he's getting his chance to enter the match.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself. It's all the same to you, King.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. Speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you start wearing that crown.